Hey guys, I want to show you the latest knife design I've been working on. And I apologize in advance if my voice sounds a little more nasally than normal. I am getting over a pretty bad sinus infection and sore throat here as of recently. And not quite all the way there, but definitely on the back end of things. Nevertheless, I did want to make a quick video showing my latest design and seeing what you guys thought about it. And the idea for this blade when I was drawing it out was more of a military type blade, something maybe a little bit more combat ready than my normal knife designs. Not that I'm an expert by any means or have really any experience in the military or with fighting knives or tactical blades or anything like that, other than the handful that I've bought and owned in the past. Granted, I've not used them in combat situations or anything close to that, but I have seen several military-style blades and like-minded designs, and I really tried to pull ideas from several that I've seen and kind of pull common threads out of each of them. And whether I hit the nail on the head with this one, I'm really not sure. Maybe that's where your guys' feedback will come in. But just to go over the features really quick, as you can see, this is a little bit on the larger side for a knife. I did want to add some heft and some reach to this blade. I also wanted to give the blade kind of a forward cant from the handle. As you can see, there is a slight curve in the overall design. Again, just to add some forward heft for chopping and cutting, as well as to give some clearance for the hand when using it for standard cutting and chopping tasks. I also went ahead and drew some lines on the blade on what I'm thinking about as far as the grinds. Definitely want to do some type of swedge or false edge, if not a fully sharpened portion of the back spine, just to add some cutting ability back there, if not a chopping or slashing ability, and maybe some more penetration. But that's just a rough idea. The grinds may change a little bit, they may not. Still kind of thinking through that. Also went ahead and added some jimping down here at the heel of the blade behind the ricasso, just to give a little bit more secure grip when thrusting or stabbing, as well as doing normal cutting and chopping tasks with this. And down here at the ricasso, you can also see what some might consider a Spanish notch of sorts. And I didn't really put that in there with tactical use in mind. I know some guys design that into their blades as a method. I believe the original Spanish notches were for catching blades and twisting or breaking them out of the opponent's hands. I'm not sure how practical that necessarily is on a knife of this design with that small of a guard area there. But I think it does add something aesthetically to the blade. And maybe in a last-ditch effort, maybe you could use that as such, but that really wasn't what I had in mind. It was more of an aesthetics thing more than anything. As for the handle, I made it fairly big. It's about 5 inches from the end of the scale to just before this back part here. It's got kind of a shallow dual finger choil up here at front, and a little bit of a heel on the back to kind of fill the palm a little bit better. And definitely want it to be comfortable in a variety of grips, and I think due to the shallow nature of these choils, shouldn't be too bad reversing it on a standard grip or this way either. Kind of fills the meat of the palm there quite nicely. And then last but not least, here at the bottom, I wanted to put kind of a skull crusher slash glass breaker in there. Leave some kind of point for impact or utility use. How effective that would be, I'm not sure. I may test that out after the knife is complete. But I think it adds a little bit of to the design, nevertheless. So that's just kind of a quick overview of some thoughts I had with this design. Again, more of a tactical style or combat style blade, something that I think is geared a little bit more towards military use. Although I'm sure it'd find its home along the side of someone camping, hunting, hiking, or what have you. But definitely want to design something more soldier or military-esque in my line of knives. So this is what I came up with. Let me know what you guys think. If anything, I think it's a pretty wicked looking blade. And as for just a quick overview of specs, blade itself is right at about 11 inches overall from heel to point, or from glass breaker to point. This was cut out of 2-inch wide 1095 flat stock, just so I could fit those curves in there. And definitely gives for a little bit wider of a blade overall. The handle, probably looking at about 5.5 inches overall from glass breaker to ricasso area, and the remainder of that is going to be the blade at about 6.5 inches, or rather 5.5, 6 inches. So there's a quick overview of a new knife design. Again, let me know what you think, guys. Looking forward to your feedback. Thanks.